Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to provide a review of the Uniball Zento signature. This is a gel slash rollerball pen. This pen is a follow-up or upgrade to the popular Zento model. The Zento model is currently widely available. It sells for you can get about 4 of them for $6, and plus they also have some other like aluminum models that are a little bit more pricey. But none are quite the price of these. This model was released in February 2025, but it's been sold out at retailers, hence the hype and the ability to sell these on eBay and other places for about twice the price. I tried to hold out and wait until Jet Pens had these in stock, but the hype got to me, and so I decided to go with a offering on eBay for 2 of the pens. And the price of these 2 pens were not so ridiculous. I ended up paying a little less than twice the retail price. These retail on Jet Pens for $27.50, which is well worth it in my opinion. They're unavailable as of today, which is June 22nd, on Uniball site, as well as Jet Pens. Jet Pens does have the option where you can click to get notified when they're in stock. But I've been checking back and forth on Jet Pens, and I've never caught them in stock. So I decided to go ahead and just suck it up and pay a little extra for these, and I don't regret paying a little extra at all. I wouldn't pay. Some of the people are requesting like $60 for just one of them. I think that's a little too much, but $45, I think it's okay for this pen if you can't wait. Otherwise, eventually they'll come in stock. So the pen itself has a metallic body here. This is all metallic. This is all metallic, and it has a metallic capping mechanism, which is nice. And this here is plastic, hard plastic. This is also plastic. This body part here is plastic. And you see the clip. It's firm, but usable. Also plastic here, plastic finial. The rest is metal. Look it in there, you see it's all done very smoothly. And it just slides on there really nice. Just perfect engineering. And I've had these pens for about 3 weeks, less than a month. No regrets whatsoever. So here you can see it says Uniball Zento. It's in finial. And just unscrew it. And the refill in here is the Uni ZBR 38, and it takes a wide variety of refills. There is nothing down there, there's no spring or anything. It just slides right in. So this takes the Uni Zento gel refill, Uniball 1, Uniball Signo, which is one of my favorite gel refills, and also the Uni RE erasable refills. And plus, you can probably use just about any gel refill, I would think. I don't know about this. This is some generic refill. We'll see if this actually works. But I did try the Uni Signos at work, and they do fit. So this doesn't fit that great. It will fit, but it's a little short. So that, I forgot what I got these for. I got these for another pen, because although this channel is mostly fountain pens, rollerballs and gel pens are probably some of my favorite pens to write with. Here's a Sharpie gel. Let me see if the Sharpie gel refill will work. My Uni Signo refills are at work, so I couldn't show you here, but they do work. Let's see if the, so this is Sharpie S gel. See if the cap will fit. And so yes, Sharpie S gel will fit the refill. So it's a very minimalist design in this pen. Uni describes it as being minimalist. And it is, I would agree with that. Everything's just nicely put together, very seamless, very quality. Just very well done. And I've been writing with these nonstop since I got them. You think it's just nothing special. It's just a rollerball, but, and you think, yeah, the hype is a little bit too much, but these are really well designed, simple, and it just has that magic. Not to be over dramatic, but they do have a little just something about them that just works. Just everything put together works. So I'll show you this, another view of it up close. This is the black one. The black one is actually, it's almost like a dark blue, but they call it black. So the black one comes with a 0.5 millimeter refill, whereas the silver one comes with a 0.38. And the 0.5 is my favorite, but the 0.38 is not bad. But I think when I do go to refill the silver one, I will probably put in a 0.5, probably in blue. They only come with black ink. But fortunately, like I said, the refills for these are just abundant. And these have been rolling around in my bag. I haven't been putting them in a dedicated case. I just kind of put them in a pouch with some other pens, and they roll around. But there are no scratches, no scuffs whatsoever. So the length of this pen is 12.3 centimeters. Post-it is 13.2. Uncapped, like that, it's 11.9 centimeters. The diameter of the grip is about 10.7, and the weight is 22 grams. So if I can compare this to one of our favorite fountain pens, it's the Kaweco AL. It's quite a bit longer than the Kaweco AL. Now, if I put this in my hand like this, it does work for me. My hands, I think, are larger than average female hands. I think I probably have like average hands. And if you compare that, they are about the same. So if you're good with the Kaweco AL, this one is just a tad bit longer. If you find these comfortable, then it's good. It's good for you. Again, I can write with my average hands. Probably larger than a typical female, but smaller than typical male, but just right in the middle. It works fine, but that little extra length really works for me. So I'll do a little writing with these so you can see how they write. I'll start with the silver one. So this is the Uniball Zento signature. And this is quite a bit of a step up from the regular Zento. I guess this is a follow on to the aluminum version of the Zento. But this just feels quite a bit, well, I should say it looks quite a bit more sophisticated than the other Zento. I've never tried the other Zento, but just looking at them, this just feels more polished and more professional, I would say. This one is a 0.38 black. Extremely smooth, even with it being at 0.38, it's just really smooth. I don't know if this ink is waterproof. You dip this in a little water and see. A little bit, not that much. So that's the 0.38. This is bit, it feels a bit wetter, a bit smoother than the 0.38. It's not water resistant, so I'll try with my left hand. I write, these are comfortable in all hands. Let me zoom in. I should say in both hands. I only have two hands. Yep, it's very comfortable. So my conclusion is that they're definitely worth the hype. I'm not sure what is going on with the production process, why they're taking so long to be in stores on a regular. They were released, like I said, in February earlier this year, so I'm not sure what's going on, but my overall thoughts: love these pens. I still don't regret paying the little extra that I paid. They're very comfortable, very smooth. The capping is nice. Magnetic caps are just some of my favorite caps. The build quality is, just typical, excellent Japanese manufacturing and craftsmanship. It seems durable. Like I said, no scuffs or scratches. Good for long writing sessions. My fingers never cramp. And there are multiple refill options. So if you don't like the Zento refill that's in here, you can pretty much pick your choice. The cons, I would say, are the production issues, or maybe I don't know if they're having supply chain issues or what's going on with that, but I'm sure eventually these will be readily available with no problem. I wish the grip here, this is very hard plastic. I just wish it was a little bit rubbery, just a little. I mean, it's not slippery, but just a little rubber would feel pretty nicely. But I understand why they didn't do that, because you kind of want the motif to kind of stay the same. And I think that having a rubber grip here probably would have thrown it off a little bit. But that's just me. And I hope they offer it in more colors. I anticipate, due to the popularity of this pen, they probably will at some point have them in different colors. Maybe green or red. A lighter blue maybe. But yeah, I've been really enjoying these pens. I recommend them. And even more so if you're patient and you don't want to pay $40, $45. So here I have two of my more expensive roller balls. This is my Graphon Faber-Castell. It's a classic in Macassar. No. Macassar wood. And this is a comfortable pen. You can post it. It's really long when you post it. But say if you wanted to go and buy this now, you pay like $45 to $47. This one was quite a bit more expensive than that. And I didn't even like the refill in it so much. So I put in, I think I put in a pensavings.com or WeMate. You know, it's a pen savings refill in here. But this is also nice. A nice roller ball. Very classy roller ball. A little higher level roller ball, but very nice. Another here is my recent purchase. This is a Visconti Homo sapiens. It's Dark Ages, I think. And this is also a rollerball. And I think I left the Visconti rollerball refill in here. Let me see. Yeah, I love the Visconti. But I'm assuming this is a Schmidt type refill. I haven't done any tests to see how easy it is to refill these. But, you know, if you put it side by side with, and you see this, well, I have lotion on my hands, so I can't blame the refill. I mean, it's a different writing experience, but actually the ink that, you know, you put down, one is not really better than the other. So it's just a matter of, you know, your obsessions with pens, your love of pens, if you will want to buy something like this. First, it's just a workhorse that, at the end of the day, gets the job done. So I'd recommend these if you come across one at a decent price that you're willing to pay for, snatch it up. Otherwise, you can try to get a restock notification on Jet Pens, or otherwise, you know, it's not a life-threatening emergency, so you can always just wait till they come in stock, when they come in stock. But if you're a pen nerd, pen enthusiast like me, as evidenced by these, yeah, definitely shop around and see if you can find one. But that's all I had today. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on the Uniball Zento signature. Much hyped Uniball Zento signature. Excellent pen. So thank you for watching. As I said before, I hope you're all doing well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time.